Jesus teaches us to pray. He says, when you pray, say, Father, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come. Give us each day our daily bread. And when I got to that sentence, I had to stop because I got a little weirded out. See, when it comes to words, there's different kinds of words. There's nouns. Those are peoples and places and things. So pastor, chair, fox, those are nouns. And then there are verbs. Those are usually actions. Sit, run, fly. And when it comes to verbs, there are certain forms of verbs called imperatives. Those are commands. If I tell you, sit down, that's an imperative. I'm telling you to do something. And usually, if you're telling someone to do something, it's because you have some authority over them. If you come into my office and I tell you, please have a seat. Well, you're in my office, I have a little bit of authority there. Have a seat. If I go to the doctor and the doctor says, okay, you need to take off your shirt so I can examine you, I take off my shirt. The doctor has authority there. But it's interesting because when Jesus gives this prayer, give us this day our daily bread, that's an imperative. He tells us to use an imperative, to give a command to God. And I don't know about you, but that makes me a little uncomfortable. I was taught that you should pray to God, absolutely, but give him a command, that seems a little out of place. But it's not. Because it's Jesus himself telling us to do this. It's almost like if I told one of my children, hey, tomorrow, remind me to mow the lawn. And the next day my son comes to me and says, Dad, mow the lawn. He's not breaking anything. He's not breaking any rules. He's not showing disrespect. He's doing exactly what I told him to do. And so when God tells us to pray, he says, go ahead, use those imperatives. Go ahead, boss me around in these ways. Go ahead, remind me. Give us this day our daily bread. Go ahead. And so you can use imperatives with God when he tells you to. That's pretty cool. Now tomorrow we're going to take a look at what that means. Give us this day our daily bread. But for today, I was just blown away by that imperative thing and I had to share it with you. God tells us to give him commands.